From This American Life and WBEZ Chicago, it's Serial, one story told week by week. I'm Sarah Koenig.
Those words announce the start of Serial, a podcast whose popularity put podcasts in general in the national spotlight. A product of public radio, Serial and other podcasts' success has raised questions about the future of public radio, specifically if the medium has a future outside of podcasts. Wired's Julia Greenberg argues podcasts are saving NPR by attracting younger audiences. Revenue from podcasts is more than double this year from what it was in 2014. That's prompted arguments that outlets like NPR should focus more on the podcast format going forward. That's just the argument Adam Davidson, former co-host of NPR's Planet Money podcast, made on Current's podcast, The Pub.
There is nothing in the top of iTunes that's less than 15 minutes. It has been historically a very limited, very small market with very little competition. And we're now a rapidly growing market with an awful lot of competition.
While podcasts are increasingly dominant when it comes to NPR's online presence, one possible counterpoint is that NPR's listenership is about where it was before the podcast's rise. In fact, the number of stations airing NPR programs has expanded.
News in Centennial, Colorado. I'm Neil Conan, and this is Talk of the Nation.
NPR's most popular programs also tend to be the ones that air during commuting hours, but those shorter stories don't typically make for good podcasting material, which is probably why the broadcaster launched NPR One last summer, an app that brings those stories, curated from air to mobile devices. It might be telling, though, that the app recently added podcasts in response to popular demand. For Newsy, I'm Sebastián Martínez.